Hey YouTube, first of all, hello to all my returning subscribers. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hello to any new viewers. Hope you guys are enjoying my channel. So today I actually want to talk about something new, a little different from my channel. It's not going to be about the Air Force and all that, but today I actually want to talk about something like a different style video, just talking about topics that are happening around the world or around me that interest me, and I have some kind of opinion on it or side or view on it. So today I want to talk about Seattle's new implementation of their sugar tax. It's actually not new. They implemented it like last Monday, I believe, or sometime in the new year around that time. So pretty much Seattle is indicating like they're going to tax, I believe it's 1.75 per ounce on sugary drinks, that soda, Gatorade, like energy drinks, and anything like fruit juice. Depending if the fruit juice is 100%, I don't think that's taxed. And this happens at restaurants, if you're shopping in the stores and all that, if you're buying that. So pretty much in basic terms, it increases the price on on those sugary drinks. Even if you're just eating at a restaurant or you're buying them at the stores, it increases the price. So the sugary drinks are taxed on that item, and a lot of owners or people who are selling the item, they'll just pass down to the consumer. So it's really passed on to you as a consumer. It's supposed to deter you from buying that item. Then instead they want you to buy maybe like more healthy alternatives like water and all that. A lot of just a little background, I did a little research about this. This is not actually new across the United States. Actually, cities like Philadelphia, San Francisco have implemented this, and if they actually have, there's positive and negatives to it. For example, San Francisco, there has been a decrease of like 21% of consumption of sugary drinks, and there's an increase on water consumption there. But in Philadelphia, there has been actually uh, layoffs for companies who do produce these kind of drinks because of that tax. That means less sales for them, so they've actually been less. So that's a negative on that. So guys, I'm just really, because what was so interesting is I introduced you to this to a lot of my friends. I want to see their perspective, and I explain my side, and they said, you should just do it. I want to make this video. I was really interested and just want to see the direction of it. So that's a little background about the state law and all that. The money they're going to use from the revenue, I think they're estimating about $5 million in the first year or more, and they predict that like per year they do this tax implementation is that it will lead that kind of revenue. Some of it will go to getting vouchers for the low incomes to be able to shop more healthy, like buy fruits, vegetables at their local farmer markets and all that. And they're gonna use some majority of the money to build up this agency who's supposed to implement this even further and make sure that it's people are following, like companies and all that are following that one. The reason they did this is, of course, with sugary drinks, it's linked to health problems. There's no denying that. There's been numerous research and all that. And the biggest thing is it's been implemented to like heart disease, diabetes, obesity, weight gain, and all that. So from that one is I'm torn. I see both sides of why people don't want this to be implemented, and others are supportive of this chosen. So the first one, I can see why people will support this. It's been proven, like I said, that there is health problems with sugary drinks and all that, and with that kind of stuff, it does lead, because of course, people who have medical problems because of these kind of things, like smoking and all that, and drinking alcohol, it leads it into your health insurance being paid and all that. But like companies who are demanding their employees, what's it called? Smoke less, exercise, and all that. They do it because it will have a less burden on them to pay for health costs and all that. So if people stay like sugary drinks, if they stay away from it, the mindset, it feels like what the Seattle Council is, like there'll be less problems, health problems, and it'll be a less burden on society by people getting health, like these kind of health problems, being too overweight. They're gonna have heart disease and all that. It'll be less burden on society if they lessen the chances of getting them to that point by deterring people from away from sugary drinks. I can see that point of view, and that's the same thing why Washington did like the state law for alcohol, and there's one for tobacco, I think, nationwide. It's to deteriorate people. If you want to enjoy this habit, you're gonna have to pay extra there, and hopefully, eventually, if it's hitting your wallet, you want to move away from that and choose more healthy alternatives. that part is easy to understand with that mindset and understanding, because big companies like the companies for sodas and stuff, they do tend to, what is it called, advertise to the lower income, because that's their main body. That's why they make sodas cheap, enjoyable, like any kind of sugary drinks cheaper, and they do put a lot of advertisement on them. I think that's any kind of foods really, like unhealthy wise, like fast food does that too and all that. So they do, the Seattle Council is doing this. Maybe it was a way to deteriorate those big companies, but those companies are saying that's going to affect their sales. Even business owners across Seattle are saying that they're going to pass all these costs on to the consumer, and the consumers might not be too happy about that. But it's just pretty much almost the similarities to the alcohol. Like if you really want to, you're gonna actually you're gonna go buy those things that you really want to. So that's that side. I can see and support that side. Not support, but I can see and understand where that side is coming from. In my, like I said, I'm torn, but I think I'm leaning toward the other one. I really feel that these things that shouldn't be implemented, like they shouldn't be forced onto. We shouldn't be forced to change someone's lifestyle. The reason being is people are not oblivious to what sugary drinks are doing to you. They're not ignorant to the facts of it can cause weight and everything, weight gain, unhealthy lifestyles, and all that. But that's not the main. That's not only the factor that goes into being overweight. Getting all these diseases, and not having enough activities, eating bad foods like fast food and all that. Those are like all culmination, and it's affecting your health and overall. But people are not, like I said, oblivious to that. Like your lifestyle. You had educations from like elementary to eat healthy, and health classes saying work out, have an active lifestyle, limit the bad foods, drink a lot of water. It's all those things you're learning that through your childhood to over here. I know people's argument. They're gonna say, well, not everyone has the same kind of education, not the same system, but people know that. They know when they go to a fast food restaurant, it shows the calorie counts on those foods. People don't pay attention to that, and that's what the fast foods require. They're shown, and but if they take that little significance and understand, that's how much calories I'm eating, or this is how much it's labeled on the drinks as well. The sugar count, the calorie count, everything is shown on these things. And in the end of the day, it's their choice that they decide. Some people ignore that. They still want these things that they want to enjoy in life. It tastes good. It's good. Like they enjoy consuming it. Yes, it has bad consequences, and all that, but it's still their choice. All you can do, I think, and one of my friends put it like the best way, is continue to educate these people and let them choose it. In the end of the day, it's their lifestyle, it's their life choice of how they want to conduct it. And eventually, where does it stop? So you already did this, with alcohol, tobacco, and what's it called now, sugary drinks. It's that choice. And like with, was it tobacco, like there's proven that secondhand smoke does harm people. So if that habit is hurting people, alcohol can lead to like DUIs. So that is like a bad negative to drinking alcohol. Sugary drinks, in my point of view, this is only my point of view, is it's only affecting that one person. Yes, unfortunately, like let's say if they need medical care, it affects their, unfortunately something happens to you disease wise, it affects your family, emotionally and all that, maybe put a burden. But overall to that, it's like that sugary drinks is their choice. They've been educated about it, they've been told what to do. They should make that choice. They should, from everything in life, from their choices, how they want to look at themselves, how they want to feel about themselves after drinking those or eating certain foods and all that, that should be their choice. It shouldn't be based and say, hey, you're not going to be able to drink this because you're going to have to pay more out of pocket. Because some of this stuff like that is cheaper. It's people gravitate because they want more, money for their buck, pretty much. They want more value to their buck. And these kind of things are cheaper, so they're getting more value for it. And people are saying, well, or sorry, I keep saying that, organic foods and all that, but organic foods aren't cheap. They're not cheap. Healthy, different choices aren't cheap. And people say, well, we're going to try to keep changing it and make it cheaper or more accessible to others. But at the same time, all the stuff that people like, the fast food, the cola companies and all that, they're making stuff that people enjoy tasting and all that. They're not oblivious to the consequences. They know what Coca-Cola can do. It can clean the toilet. But people are still doing that. I still drink it once in a while. I don't consume it in large quantities. I don't consume it in a regular basis because I know what's like the bad things about it. But I enjoy a soda once in a while. I enjoy sport drinks. I enjoy sweet foods and fried foods and all that. It's depend. But in me, I made the choice. I made the choice to alter, like limit myself or make it very something that I'm not on a regular basis. But I made that choice. I didn't get deterred from it because I had to pay more for certain things I enjoy and all that. With those kinds of things like alcohol and all that and stuff, consuming like that, it should be there should that be the sales tax no matter what, and then it should be chosen by the consumer if they want to continue with that, eating that stuff, drinking all that stuff. It should depend on that consumer. It's just choice. Like, where does it stop where government decides how to run your life? Where does it stop where they say this is enough and all that? And there's just so much problems in the world. To tell people what to how to eat and drink. All you can do is educate them. You can just give them advice, show them the consequences of their choices, but at the end of the day, you have to just let them choose how they want to live their life sometimes. And these aspects of it, it seems like it's expanding on all fronts of how to run people's lives, and it's kind of very shocking. Just my point of view. And I know a lot of people might comment like you didn't do enough, like maybe didn't understand or study this enough. This is all my point of views from talking to friends and family, like friends, and just having discussions and doing my research. And that's where this tax is. Their goal is to deteriorate people, have them to like choose more healthy lifestyles, but it's taking that choice out of their hand almost to the point of like, well, we're going to tax you until the point where, no, I don't want to do this anymore. That's not the point, and that's not how it should be. I think the United American Revolution was taxation. They kept taxing them on certain things that they didn't want. The Seattle Council chose this. I mean, I should have researched that portion maybe, but I feel like the council just voted on this, and it wasn't put onto the public vote, from what I can think. So guys, what's your opinion? Please like this video, subscribe. Should I make more videos like this? Give me constructive criticism, like of how maybe I should cite my sources or something like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely comment, share, have a discussion with people. I know people are torn between, like, some people, like a lot of people support it, other people don't want anything to do with it. Like, they rather make their own choices in life. Like, guys, definitely subscribe to my channel, share this video. Likes do help this video. The more likes, it'll be bumped up, so more views. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my Instagram if you want, and my Snapchat, Kotaro Prince, as well. Thank you.